Woo. Look at how happy those Electoons are that we saw them, though. You know, that's just kind of one minor thing, is that I know that the Electoons don't really have, like, a story reason to be here. I know that this game doesn't really have a story, but, like, I know that the teensies are more, I guess, prevalent throughout the game, since, like, we see them, like, we see that teensy over there, we unlock all sorts of teensies, and the teensies are also a Rayman 2 thing, which the Lums are also from. But, seeing as this game is, like a callback to Rayman 1, I thought that the Electoons made sense. And I was a little bit sad that they got replaced by teensies in Rayman 2. Part of it's because I don't have as much of a connection with Rayman 2. Again, I played a little bit of it, but I've never beaten it, and it wasn't something I grew up with, either. So, I don't know, it was just a little bit sad. Especially since Rayman Legends also keeps a couple of other aspects of this game that, are callbacks to Rayman 1. Like, aside from just gameplay, I'm talking in story stuff. They bring back some other stuff that's a reference to Rayman 1, but they don't bring back the Electoons. I don't know, it's just a little bit sad. I guess they wanted to go more for the medieval theme, with the, King and Queen, but then again, the medieval theme's only like the World 1 theme in Rayman Legends, so, oh my god, I should have gotten hit there. Man, I lucked out. Sheesh. Okay, so anyway, the Sea of Serendipity is mostly just swimming. The oh my god, I said it again. The Porto Panic stage, is really just, the only main 2D jump and run and platforming section in the game. Almost the entirety of the rest of the game is swimming. So, like, again, I like this game's swimming controls, but it's also not really the reason why I play Rayman Origins. Like, I love the running, jump, hop and bop platforming in Rayman Origins. It's like some of the best in the genre, I think. So, I don't really care as much about the swimming. I think it's like, it's fine, it works, it's functional, it's certainly a lot smoother than some other swimming I've played in video games, but I think here, more than any other game, it's something where I don't want to be doing this. Like in 2D Mario, for example, like, I mean, the water level isn't really something I'm looking forward to, but it's also not the entire stage whenever you run into it. It's like one level in a world, usually. Whereas when you get to the Sea of Serendipity in Rayman Origins, you can look forward to an entire world which is pretty much nothing but swimming. And that's a little bit disappointing, especially when you love the main gameplay as much as I do. And we're not getting a checkpoint. Nope. Okay, that's also the one thing, is that these are some of the only levels in the game where I feel you do get kind of checkpoint starved. This is why finding Electoons actually helps a lot here, because when you find an Electoon, that gives you a checkpoint mid-run, and that is very, very helpful. Thankfully, these stages also aren't super hard either, so you're not as likely to need a checkpoint because you're failing consistently. It's more if you're like me and you like to reset so that you can get max lums on something, or if you just happen to make a dumb mistake. That's when the checkpoints become very, very helpful, and it's really annoying when you don't have some because it's such a long run, you know? Okay. The one thing I do like is that the glue glue song, like the glue 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 glue, it's like given an eerie, that melody is given an eerie arrangement for this, for these stages. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on you for a second, because there's probably no, there actually isn't an Electoon anywhere nearby. Well, actually, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You can actually go back to rooms you've left, which is, I think, pretty cool. And so now, when I respawn, I'm either going to respawn... Yeah, I'm going to respawn here, and I can just go back and try again. See, this is way faster than trying to... Oh, phew, I actually made it that time. Good. But yeah, that's way faster than, like, going through the beginning of the room again and collecting all the lums. There we go. That shall keep my sanity in check. Okay. So, let's keep on going now. We actually have not found an Electoon yet, which is slightly worrying considering that we're already nearing 100 lums. Which means that usually we're about a third of the way through the stage. So normally we should have found one already. Most stages. That's not a guarantee though. Whenever you're playing this game, is that you're always going to run into a lum. Not a lum. You're pretty much always going to run into a lum, but you're not always going to run into an Electoon, like by the time you reach around 100 or you're nearing that threshold. But it's usually pretty likely. So, yeah, I also haven't heard any help me's. So, I don't think we've even gotten close. You know, I actually wasn't trying to kill myself on that one. I was gonna just roll with it, but you know what? Whatever, if the game wants to, then if the game wants me to die, then I guess I'll just die. Whatever, I can not lose my heart next time. There we go. Phew. Okay. Yeah, the swimming controls are very tight and responsive, but that also means that they're... Oh, I didn't die that time, okay. They're also somewhat unorthodox, though, so... You've got to... Again, that's actually kind of the thing about Rayman in general, is that the control's very tight, it's just somewhat unorthodox. That applies to both land and water, so... You gotta get used to it. Not that it takes a long time to get used to it, but... Oof. Okay, so this actually is very important. The little glowy things that we have right now, they respawn every time we get near a patch of them. And we need to have them, otherwise those grabby hands will try to grabby us. And that's no good. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually very worried about the lack of Electoons that we have been finding at the moment. It is worrisome. And I'm not generally a worrywart. Well, actually, that's a lie. I am sometimes very much a worrywart, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay, I just heard one. It's probably over here. Okay. Now all we gotta do is just hope and pray that I could get through the door first, and also that this is the first one. Thankfully, I will know if I've missed one. Okay. Can I... Ow. I can die. That's something that can happen. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I don't even know what killed me there. Okay. This is actually not hard, so I don't know why I'm failing this much. Especially since all I needed to do was that. Wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo! Sorry, the music in this stage is just really, really good. Okay, I don't have to worry about TNT blocks anymore. Come on, Rayman needs a new pair of shoes! Yes! Awesome, we didn't miss anything. That is always a great thing to see, is that you did not miss a single Electoon. Like, it's always really paranoid when you think, okay, I've got to be at least halfway through the stage, and I haven't found any of the collectibles yet. Like, that freaks you out, right? That it's the case in, like, Mario, and, like, any of the Mario games with star coins, or Electoons in this stage, in this game, all sorts of stuff. It's like, man, you are so freaked out. You think you're going to... Okay. No, wait, I'm going to... Oh, phew, I'm not going to die. You know what? Considering that was a pretty sick save I did there, I'm not going to restart, even though I lost my heart. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, the fish there, the glowing fish, they are actually not dangerous, but the jellyfish are very dangerous. Okay, okay, Lums, whatever. Just dance and be merry. At the thought of me getting my body exploded. Whatever, you sick freaks. Okay. Okay. So yeah, obviously the trick here is not only just getting the King Lum, but also dodging easily avoidable jellyfish. But also getting the King Lum without collecting as many of these small Lums as possible. Because that's what gives us our Lum bonus there. So, like, you can accidentally collect a lot of Lums trying to go for that King. And then you're going to not nearly reap the benefits of the King as much in that instance. Okay, this anglerfish I remember being really annoying to keep up with, because if you touch the anglerfish, you also take damage. So, okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the Electoon is actually in this. The second Electoon is in this room. And I don't want to miss him. So we're going to keep an eye out for that little guy. Okay. At this point, I really don't care. I think I'm gonna... If I get through with 300, I really don't mind. So, yeah. But just to make my life easier, I am going to go after all of the ones with bulbs as possible. The bulbs are the... If you... Like, you probably remember this from World 1. Okay, there are instances where swimming slowly helps, like right here. Okay. I'm a big fat liar, confirmed. Alright, but there are instances where swimming slowly does help, so yeah. But hitting those bulbs either extends or contracts the guys in the, like the you know, the thingies. The thingies, yes, I make so much sense. Wow, I am still a big fat liar. Alright, so this is one of the scarier sections, since we have to stay with the moving fish, otherwise we will get eaten by the claws, and I do not want to be eaten by a claw, so... Okay, yeah, oh, I remember, we have to follow the anglerfish in order to get to... We have to follow the anglerfish in order to get to the Electoon, who is screaming for help, because he's down here. There we go, yes. Okay, after we get through here, we are just zooming towards the exit. Or I could just die, whatever. I was just kind of having a field day with these guys here, but... Fine, game, I'll take it slowly, jeez. Oh, wow, I didn't die there. You know, at this point, it's the little one traveling, whatever that thing is, that's been killing me more than any of the actual enemies, but whatever. We got it, that's the important thing. Do your little dance, Rayman. There we go. I knocked over Chibi Robo again. He can stay knocked over now. I really don't care. Yeah. So you can actually avoid the claws if you're fast enough, but it's just generally safer to stay in the shadows. So yeah, I really don't care about missing a Lum medal for this one. I just don't. Come on, come on, come on. Got places to be here, magician. Things to do. Other LPs to edit. Socks to fold. Laundry to put away. Actually, yeah. How big is my laundry pile at the moment? Too big. Yeah, okay, yeah, that definitely needs to be put away. Am I gonna do it today? No, probably not. But yeah. Okay, back to the Gladed Dreams we go.